Hey guys, and how about we watch Captain Marvel vs. Shazam Death Battle? Previously, I said how I didn't really know anything about Shazam. I couldn't guess. Well, based off what people have told me and what I have seen, Shazam is probably going to win. It's going to take a lot of explaining to say why Carol should win this fight. Shazam is a character who is like on a Superman level. He has literally arm wrestled with Superman and held his own. He's kind of ridiculous, honestly, and especially compared to Captain Marvel, who, if I recall correctly, her maximum speed was about Mach 250, I think, which really doesn't compare to near the speed of light. And that's lowballing Shazam there. Either way, I don't see much way for Captain Marvel to win this. Her energy absorption is the only saving grace she has. Shazam does shoot lightning that she can absorb, but I feel like Shazam mostly just relies on his fists anyway. Regardless, it's not up to me, it's up to these guys, and I might get it right, I might get it wrong. I don't know. But either way, let's start our show. Play.
Robinhood is an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptos all commission-free. Learn how to invest in the market as you build your portfolio. Discover new stocks, track your favorite companies, and get custom notifications for price movement so you never miss the right moment to invest. Robinhood is giving viewers of Death Battle, like you, a free stock like Apple, Ford, or Sprint to help build your portfolio. Sign up at battle.robinhood.com. battle.robinhood.com.
It's an interesting proposition, but just a single stock? I don't know, that's not that appealing.
Many with great power choose to take up the responsibility of being a hero. But for others, it is thrust upon them when they least expect it.
Like Captain Marvel, the high-flying Avenger.
And Shazam, the literal boy-turned-hero of the Justice League.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright.
Before she would take up her superhero mantle, Carol was an army brat raised by Joe and Marie Danvers.
Inspired by her U.S. Navy dad, Carol joined the Air Force at 18 with the hopes of one day becoming an astronaut. Which sounds really cool, except, comic book outer space is way more dangerous than real outer space, which is already, pretty friggin' dangerous. Arnold, don't take off your... No!
Oh no. Imagine if that actually happened. It would be so much better than what...
An explosion of a device called the Psych Magnetron.
What's it now?
The Psych Magnetron was designed to bestow superhuman powers to the alien species known as the Kree. Caught close to the explosion, Carol seemed to be unaffected.
But, plot twist, her mom was an alien Kree all along.
And so, Carol's half-Kree, half-human genetics were fused and awakened, forging her into a superheroine the likes of which the world had never seen. Too bad she didn't even know about it for months.
Yeah. She'd black out sometimes and then wake up to hear of a new blonde superhero lady saving the day. It's like keeping your own secret identity a secret from yourself.
Eventually, she did figure it out and accepted her role as Miss Marvel.
Oh yeah, she's had a bunch of names like that. Warbird and Captain Whizbang. Not kidding about that one.
Until a certain Kree superhero and close friend passed on. Upholding the legacy of her mentor, she took up his heroic name.
And so Carol became known as Captain Marvel.
Was he like fully her mentor? I don't know.
Captain Marvel possesses incredible superhuman strength, speed, stamina, and durability.
Predecessor, I think, is the better
as a notable healing
term.
factor, and doesn't even need to eat or sleep for long periods of time.
She's got a ton of experience fighting with the Avengers, X-Men, and the spacefaring Starjammers. Oh, and she can friggin' fly.
And to top it off, she possesses incredible energy manipulation powers. She can fire photon blasts from her body, alter matter at a molecular level, and absorb enormous amounts of energy, which can augment her own power.
And when she absorbs enough energy, she busts out the big guns by transforming into her ultimate form and top-tier fire-type Pokemon,
Binary.
Thanks to some weird experiments done to her by the creepy-crawly brood aliens. First she gets her human and Kree bits smashed together, and Then she gets her genes brooded to become a sun person?
As binary, she is extraordinarily powerful on a cosmic scale, directly connected to the power of a white hole. Binary
Oh, what?
can control
Wait,
all
what?
forms of energy, fly through space,
I don't remember that.
move at the speed of light, and even control gravity.
Oh, she controls gravity. Big deal. Even I can do that. Watch
Wait,
this.
hold on.
Oh, God, what have I done?
Oh no, how sad.
I'm a monster! Here, I'll pour one out for you, buddy. Oh, wait!
Let's move on.
Ah!
While she has lost her
But-
binary powers before, she still maintains an instilled connection to white holes nearby and can summon the form when necessary. Similar to another long dormant power of hers, her hyper-awareness.
Her deja vu power. She can automatically predict her opponent's moves, sort of like
So-
Spider-Man's really OP spider sense.
With her slew of
I'm sorry,
abilities,
the
Marvel
light
is
s-
at force
the
to
light
be
speed
reckoned
thing
with.
is
It wasn't
tripping me
easy
up.
for her though, and she soon found herself wandering the universe in search of purpose.
But
Like, that
nobody got away
puts-
with messing with her for long.
in my eyes, that
She's
puts
tough enough to
heavily
survive a
into
nuclear
question
blast. A shot from a
her fight
disintegrator
against
beam would
Android
destroy
18.
the android vision in one shot, and even a direct hit from a tachyon laser.
Tachyons are a theoretical class of particles that travel faster than the speed of light and are capable of slicing through nearly anything.
Like an entire Kree starship? Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the end of one of those.
Not only was Marvel able to take a hit from one of these, she could dodge subsequent shots as well.
But let's take it up a notch. As binary, she's survived attacks from both the Phoenix Force and the Aleph, both of which are known for blowing up entire planets. Hell, she can wipe out planets on her own if she really wants to. Cause
Okay, now I just feel
totally
bad for
already
Captain
Even
Marvel in her
without
last
binary
death battle,
powers,
because
Marvel could toss around
that
and
exact
obliterate the
same
remnants
panel
of
they
this
used
enormous
before and
asteroid.
said she got taken down
that's
by
impressive.
just some
Anyways,
alien
how come
guns.
You've never mentioned how strong I am. I bet I could punch apart an asteroid.
Well, I don't know, Boomstick. I'd have to calibrate a new strength meter to accommodate your...
Slugbugs! Get up!
What the
Keep her
hell?
squealing. So, she's super powerful, but she does reach some limits if she overuses her powers. You know, after blowing up a couple planets or whatever.
That and absorbing magical energy can be a dangerous gamble, though it doesn't stop her from taking on mystic monstrosities whenever she needs to.
Cause Captain Marvel is
She
one superhero
can't-
who will never stop fighting.
She
no
can't
matter
consistently handle magical
Looks like I
abilities,
didn't
and
miss all the
Shazam,
Another comeback.
that's entirely what he is.
Thanks. Right back at ya.
After moving between foster families for most of his life, 15-year-old Billy Batson didn't know the meaning of home. But one day, after being chased by bullies into a subway car, Billy was magicked away to the Rock of Eternity, where he was granted powers by a mysterious wizard.
Wait. That's it? No freaky alien genes, no parents getting gunned down in an alley? He just hopped on a train
I mean-
and shot off to meet some old dude?
There's a
Where's
little
the
bit more to
tragedy?
that.
Where's the drama?
Like,
Boomstick, he's
he
an
needed to be pure of heart and everything. You need
right.
to be a nice
Oh,
guy.
suck it up.
Anyway, the Rock of Eternity is no ordinary chunk of dirt floating across the cosmos. It was the home of a wizardly hero who was in need of an heir. And to claim his powers, all Billy needed to do was speak aloud a single magic word.
Shazam! Shazam! What kind of magic word is Shazam? Even abracadabra would be better than that.
Boomstick, you have no room to talk. Your password is password. And you don't even spell it right.
What?
Exactly, Wiz. Genius.
How do you misspell it?
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute, how do you know my password?
Let's move on.
Anyway, whenever Billy shouts his magic word with heroic intent, he summons a bolt of lightning that ages him up to become Captain Marvel!
Yep.
Until they change that shit because of Marvel Comics.
Long story short, Captain Marvel was originally conceived not by DC or Marvel, but by Fawcett Comics as a competitor for Superman.
Yeah, DC didn't like that, so they killed off the captain in the courtroom and took the character for themselves.
Then Marvel Comics showed up 20 years later and had a similar legal battle with MF Enterprises.
Motherfucking Enterprises? Yeah, beat me to it.
Well, good news because apparently they forgot how copyright works and tried to make their own Captain Marvel.
Theirs had the power to pop his head off, and that's about it.
That's so
Wait,
weird.
Let's move on.
With that, Captain Marvel had two owners. Marvel owned the name, but DC owned the character. And so began a cold legal war, with both companies silently daring the other to cross the line.
Oh
DC
no.
decided, screw it, let's call him Shazam.
As
Well-
Shazam, Billy gains a wide variety of impressive powers, including the wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules, the stamina of Atlas, the lightning of Zeus, the courage of Achilles, and the speed of Mercury.
And the body of legal drinking age.
Each
Yes.
of these ancient beings granted their own capabilities to Shazam. The wisdom of Solomon gave him a perfect memory and the ability to magically gain any knowledge he needs to know.
So, it's like a smartphone with internet access.
That's just Shazam!
The strength of Hercules makes him super strong, obviously. And with the lightning of Zeus, he got awesome electric powers.
Zeus himself once channeled the power to defeat the Shattered God, a being only previously slain by the Big Bang.
I slayed his mom with the Big Bang.
Shazam also gained accelerated healing, a shortcut to the Rock of Eternity, and the ability to share his powers with anyone he considers family, like his adoptive sister. I suppose he eventually found himself a home after all, huh?
Aw, that's touching.
Look at his whole Shazam family.
With the courage of Achilles, he became
No, it's still
tough enough to
Marvel
survive
family.
in space and even take on Superman himself.
And with the speed of Mercury, he can fly as well as move faster than light.
Hey, wait a minute. Solomon, Hercules, Atlas? The first letters come together to spell Shazam!
Yep.
And you say I don't pay attention to stuff.
Despite Billy's often sour attitude thanks to, well, homelessness, he always dreamed of rising up and becoming a hero. As Shazam, he wound up being so good at hero work, he joined the Justice League. Though he did keep the truth of his powers a secret, as Superman would probably think twice about sending a 15-year-old into an active combat zone.
You gotta learn sometime, right? Plus, he's super powerful, able to stand up against all sorts of aliens, monsters, and gods. He's fast enough to transform and dodge a bullet all in one move, and even outran the Flash, racing around the world at speeds even Superman doubted he could match.
What?
That's right,
What?
Shazam is faster than frickin' Superman.
I'm
Superman
sorry.
can perceive time and react down to the femtosecond. For Flash and Shazam to exceed this in one run around the Earth, they must be moving more than 133 trillion times faster.
Well,
than
there
light.
we go. He
Cool
wins.
and all, but how about the time he punched so hard he started a black hole out of nowhere?
Like, he just wins. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, you had a good shot there, but it's gone. Your shot, it's just
That's
gone.
the
It
Tesseract
went
bomb,
out the
and
window.
Shazam's magic was powerful enough to pull himself back together without much issue. So technically not a straight durability feat, but still, a device that turns things inside out? Delightful! It's so fascinating I had to replicate it for myself.
The hell is that?
If my calculations are correct, this should mimic the space-bending reversal effects of the Tesseract bomb, turning any object inside out. Hey, wait, I haven't tested.
No.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
However,
That makes total sense, yeah.
15-year-old Billy Batson. His time and experience hardly compares to other members of the Justice League, and his headstrong immaturity can't help but slip out every now and then.
Hey, Blackheart the Death Eater, or whatever your World of Warcraft name is, suck on this!
Wiz, it's gotta be super hard going back and forth in that hormone hurricane.
Distractions and adversaries aren't enough to stop this Cape Crusader. He may be the ultimate power fantasy incarnate, but he's also exactly what he'd hoped he'd be. A hero.
You know, you've never been any good against magic. And magic's what I'm all about.
Like, he just wins. He
All right,
just
the
straight
commanders
up.
are set.
Ugh.
We'll run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I'm in the mood
He's
for a
so
Marvel
much worse
meal.
than I thought he would
By
be.
now, you've
Power
probably heard
wise,
of
I
Blue
mean.
Apron, the leading meal kit delivery service in the U.S.
Choose your meals each week, get the ingredients delivered to your doorstep, and whip up a meal using the easy
There's
to
nothing
follow
else I can
directions
say.
provided.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been trying out their best
What was-
U.S. series, which means I've had
He's
the pleasure of
so
enjoying
much
several
faster than
recipes
she
inspired by
is.
different regions of the country. It's
Like, the
actually been pretty
tachyon
inspiring,
particles
and they're delightful meals to boot.
is the
This
best
is,
that
in my
she
opinion,
can
the
match.
best aspect of Blue Apron. You get all the benefits
But
of
even
discovering
then,
new
that's-
meals and learning how to make them, but without any confusion or last-minute crises.
My favorite
If
part
I'm not
is feeling
mistaken,
like a
tachyon
master
particles
chef
are just
making
like
creative and
baseline
delicious
right
meals with
above
my
the
own
speed of
hands.
light.
You guys really need to try it out.
It's pretty nice coming home knowing I'll have a delicious meal I can whip up with ease.
Of course,
Making
that
delicious, brag-worthy meals at home
is its own
without
thing.
hassle. Try Blue Apron.
it's a theoretical particle. It's really hard to tell exactly how fast they could move.
That's blueapron.com/battle.
Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
There's no way. There's no way Captain Marvel can actually win this.
Holy no, no, no! Oh, jeez, stop!
Stop right there.
Voice actress is reprising her
You
role.
think you can get away with something so petty?
Oh, I didn't mean this isn't right. See ya!
Don't walk away from me, Flyboy.
Miss, you're in for a surprise! When in doubt, punch it out!
How about this surprise?
Okay, time to go. Shazam!
Oh, jeez.
Holy moly!
You just struck her with your.
What was that? Oh, right. Shazam.
What? Shazam!
No more tricks!
Now, Subway. Seriously though, it wasn't even like she tricked him into doing it. He literally just willingly struck her with his lightning. Nope, there's her foot. Yeah. That wasn't even fair.
Nothing like a firework to end the night.
This battle certainly pushed both Marvel and Shazam to their limits. But while Carol's experience with Phoenix Force and Aleph proved she could hold up to Shazam's strength of Atlas, she unfortunately fell a bit short in most other categories.
Even her energy absorption powers could only take so much magic before reaching a limit. But hey, Carol got one over him with her hyper-awareness super senses, right?
Oh,
Not
it's
really.
oh,
While by
I
now
was
could
gonna
move
say
past light
true,
speed,
but
we've already established that Shazam can move much faster. Over 133 quadrillion times more.
yeah,
And let's be
yeah.
honest, having wise old Solomon telling you any information you need at any point is pretty overpowered. Speaking of which, Carol had enough power to obliterate a planet, but Shazam could punch a black hole into existence. Who even does that?
Going off this building's
Who even
right,
does
He
that?
determined the size of Shazam and the black hole. He was giant size at the time. With the estimated
Oh,
Schwarzschild radius of
I
the
mean,
black
I
hole
wouldn't have
being
known that without you telling me,
526
thank
feet,
you.
Its mass must be about 238 octillion pounds. The energy to create a singularity of that size would have to be 97 foe.
Wiz, what does foe mean? Asking for a friend.
It's simple. 1 unit of foe is approximately equal to the energy output of a supernova.
Hell!
Oh
Who
no.
decided this guy can punch with the power of 97 supernovas? That can't be right.
Well, we can support this by comparing Shazam to Zeus, one of the 6 beings he draws power from. At one point, Zeus channeled enough energy to defeat the Shattered God, who had only previously been defeated by the original Big Bang.
Okay, but Zeus is drawing power from a bunch of other gods. We can see at least 34 here, and there's probably more.
Even if there were 1,000 gods involved, this still means Zeus is responsible for 1/1000th of something comparable to the Big Bang. A universal scale event.
I can't even.
Yeah, and I don't think Binary had anything like that up her sleeve.
Carol was certainly no pushover, but Shazam had the speed, strength,
He
and
just
versatility to take this battle
destroyed
in the long run.
her.
was
The
one
second I heard the
marvelous fight.
speed, it was
The winner
over.
is
There was
Shazam.
no chance for her anymore.
Hey, don't go away. We're about to announce the
Ah.
next death battle, but if you want the battle music...
Oh,
from
I
this
sort of
for
feel
yourself,
bad
you
for her,
can click the
though.
link below.
Or check out one of those other videos right over there.
Oh, King DDD. What? DDD versus Wario. Not the DDD match I would expect. I'm going to confidently say DDD, but I can't back it up at the moment. Basically, just general power scaling. Like, literally just comparing the two series to each other. Kirby is a much more powerful universe than Mario. It should be interesting, and I'm happy to see King DDD. For a second there, I was like, hold on, are we having Kirby again? Is Kirby coming back for more? Yeah, literally all I needed to hear was that speed. That speed immediately made it practically impossible for Carol to keep up. Alright, that I don't have anything else I can say. If you want to see more of my videos, you can subscribe, but otherwise, I'll see all of you guys in the next video, which will be coming out at the end of the month. It'll be a discussion, what makes Death Battle fun. I've been so busy that I couldn't get it out before now, and I'm going on vacation, and I'm sorry, but it'll be out then. I hope you enjoy it. See ya.